What's going on, y'all? This your boy Rose, checking in with y'all with another update. Today we're gonna be talking about working 70 to 80 hours a week. Now, for all my men out there that is 18 to 25, I need you to understand that all advice isn't good advice. And what I mean by this is depending on who it's coming from and who it's going to, right? Advice that I get from a lot of older men is, oh man, you're supposed to be working 80 hours, 90 hours a week. I was doing that my entire teens and 20s, and you got to do that to get ahead in life. That advice coming from that person was good. The advice going to me was not. I can't take that type of advice because here's the thing, right? That type of advice for me is low-key pointless. Why? Because I'm not behind in life. A lot of people gonna tell you to do certain things off of their perspective, off of their position. So you go up to a bum, you ask them like any question, right? I don't even want to give an example because you just ask any question, you know the answer is gonna be completely different if you walk up to a normal human being on the streets and ask them that same question, dog. Like, it's different. They have two different mindsets, they're in two different positions. So for all the people who are behind in life, I need you to go out there and work that many hours. Yes, you behind. You need to get ahead. Figure out how to get ahead. Me, I'm not behind in life. I'm not behind in life. So why am I doing that? I can use that time to do anything else but work for someone, bro. I can work for myself. I'm healthy, smart, handsome. I cook, clean, I'm on house, have no woman, have no kids. I have only just myself. I gotta focus on myself, got a car to take care of. Like business, YouTube, all this. Like, I have things to take care of that I don't get help with. So why am I spending all my time in a job, bro? Like, just to make bread? Then a lot of y'all, once people don't realize, once you start working them type of hours, you ain't even gonna know what to do with the money, right? Because it's just like you ain't gonna have time. You're just gonna have money sitting around, and you're more liable to go out and do stuff. Like, you work so much, you're gonna want to treat yourself, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, bro, it's not always good depending on the person. For me, it was bad. And I'm a truck driver. For people who don't know, I'm a truck driver, so it's mandatory. Oh yeah, as a truck driver, you're going to work 60 to 70 hours a week. Now, the thing about it was, I was 6 days on, 1 day off. So I was forced to work 6 days a week and 70 plus hours a week. And I was barely home. Dog, when I tell you that I didn't have time to do anything, nothing. So here's the thing, right? I can't eat healthy because I'm always over the road and I can barely cook or grocery shop. I can't work out because I'm always on the trailer or I'm always driving. Oh, bro, get you some push-ups in. Bro, shut up, bro. I had a physical trucking job. It was touch freight too. So even if that's the case, a couple push-ups, boo-hoo. Nobody want to do all that. I want to go to the gym, meet people, do what I want to do, use machines, all that. But you can say what you want. 3, cleaning up the house, doing my laundry, making sure the car is good, all that, bro. 4, YouTube, business stuff I got going outside of work. 5, hair, teeth, skin, all that, bro. You gotta take care of that. You can't be in these pilots and loves trying to do your skincare, and you like, oh, bro, you a man, bro. You, dog, shut up, bro. And, hey, women love it. So whatever you want to say, teeth, washing my face, all that, you can't. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same. And I've been doing this for so long, and I'm trying different things to figure out, you know, what's the best way of doing it. But it's not that easy. You got to go home, clean the dishes. You got to go home and fold clothes, do laundry. That takes time. You got to put gas in the whip, ride around. Maybe, like I said, working all them hours, you're going to want to have fun. You're going to want to have fun. So now you outside, you want to hang out with some women, hang out with the guys. Now you spending money. You making so much money at this point. Like I said, you making so much money. Now you just buying stuff, bro. Like you doing stuff just to make you feel better. Like, oh, I worked hard for it, so I deserve it. Me, I was making a lot of money. I was making around like 22 to 2,400 a week. So when I was getting them checks, I'm like, oh yeah, it's about time to, oh yeah, we at the bar. Man, just doing stuff, right? I still save my money because I'm smart like that and I'm disciplined like that. But a lot of people aren't, and I'm not behind in life. Here's the thing. With trucking, a lot of trucking jobs, you're not going to get overtime. So you're working these many hours and you're not getting compensated for it. So what do I mean by this? There are certain weeks where I'll work 75 hours, right? My check would be $1,800. That's low for me. That's low. Next week, same amount of hours, my check would be $2,400. I was never in control of my pay. So for a truck driver, it is different. Now, if it wasn't, bro, man, if I had got paid overtime, man, I would be, man, listen, it's different. It's different. And that's why you might be confused when I'm saying this, but for certain people, it is good to be working that many hours, especially if you get overtime. This is why Kevin Samuel say, are you working 60 plus hours that you're getting paid for? I was working 70 plus hours that I wasn't getting paid for. That was the thing. Now, if I was, let's talk about that. I still wouldn't. I'll still find a way to cut my hours because I don't need that. I don't need to be investing my time into a job where I'm not behind in life. So it's different for me. And I got stuff at the crib I got to work on, and I got my stuff I got to work on, get my mind right. I had my own things that I had to do, so it's different for me. Now, let's say I wasn't in the position I'm in right now. I was broke. I was out of shape. I'm behind. I live with my mother. Bro, I'm working 90 hours, 100 hours, working 2 to 3 jobs, because I done been here before. When I first got out of high school, 3 jobs, busting my ass. 17 years old, working 50 something, 60 hours a week. Bro, man, what? 3 different jobs plus MMA. So add another about 8 hours on that week. Like, I was on it. I ain't had no time to sit down and chill and relax. But I had to cut my hours, and it is what it is. Working 6 days a week, 70 plus hours, bro, I don't care how much money you make, bro, you're not gonna like it. And I don't care what nobody say, you're not gonna like it. You might have a goal that you're shooting for. You might want to buy something. Okay, cool. It's only temporary. This is something that I had to do for a long time. I was forced to work 6 days a week, 70 plus hours. And when I cut my hours, because it became unsafe to do so, bro, I took almost an $80,000 pay cut. Bro, it's just the trucking game. Every situation is different. Like I told you, every situation is different. I'm in a bad industry. I'm trying to get out of it right now. It's just sometimes you got to do what's best for you. Stop asking people what you should do, how you should do it. Do what's best for you. And what do I mean by this? You might say what's best for me is to yourself. You ask yourself what's best for me, and you're gonna say, oh, sitting in the house all day with millions of dollars in my account. No, that's comfortable. Oh, working less than 40 hours a week, go home and play the game. No, that's the most comfortable option for you. What's best for you, depending on where you are in life, is that you get up off your ass, you go to work, you put in 60, maybe 55, 60 hours a week, get your ass up, hit the gym, learn how to cook, learn how to take care of your skin, learn how to keep your hair cut and hair done and look presentable. You learn how to speak to people, you learn how to speak to women, you learn how to deal with women, you learn how to deal with your own emotions. You get control of your mind, because no man is free unless he's a master of himself. So you continue to fight for these external qualities, these external things, and the real power is within yourself. So stop trying to look for outside things and do all this. Figure out what's best for you. And you might say, oh man, Rose, what's best for me is I work. Then do it. It's best for you. It's for you, not what's best for the economy, not what's best for your boss. Stop caring what your boss wants you to do, man. What's best for you? You understand? It took me years to learn this, And once you learn it, you're going to understand, and you're going to start telling yourself like, nah, let's go ahead and go to the next. Even with women, you'll be like, she cute, she nice, okay, cool. but she ain't what I need. On to the next. You won't even trip about it. You might keep her around, the fire might burn out, and it's just like you don't care because you know she wasn't gonna be able to stick around anyway. With job, you understand, certain jobs, it's just like, all right, this ain't gonna be around for long. I don't care what happens. Whatever happens, happens. I'm happy. I come in whenever I want. I do what I want. You keep it moving and grooving. For me, this city, I'm in Ohio right now. I don't care what happens here. I don't care who I piss off. I don't care what. I know this is temporary. I'm leaving soon anyway. I don't care. Whatever happens, happen, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Me personally, I'm happy. I'm much happier now the more that I focus on what I want and what's best for me. What makes Rose happy, right? So now that you get that, ask yourself, what kind of position you in right now? Like, if you look yourself in the mirror, don't look at the appearance. Look inside you and ask, are you happy with where you are right now? And you're going to say yes or no. You're going to make up a lot of excuses. The bottom line is, if it's a no, you have a lot of work to do. And that's cool. Give you something to do, right? If you say yes, like me, right? I could say yes. I could say yes. I could look myself in the mirror and say, yes, I am proud of what I am, who I'm going to become, right? But it only makes me more complacent, right? Because I feel like I have nothing to work on. So I have to bully myself sometimes and give myself that coaching moment, like, bro, start looking for flaws, right? Things I'm not happy with, and be like, all right, you're not happy with this. This is not good. You need to fix this. You can improve on this, and go from there. So that answer goes from a yes to a no. To like I got some improvements, to do. I'm a little fat, gut, can get my body fat down. I can work on reading more, articulating myself more better, and dealing with people more better, and understanding that a healthy mindset, the way I speak to myself, the way I see things, play a huge part on how I live my life and how I wake up on how I feel when I wake up and how I feel before I go to bed. So if you're behind in life, you might have to work many hours. Understand it's temporary, get through it, but have a purpose, have a plan on why you're doing it. If you do not have a plan, it's not going to go through. And I tell people this all the time now. You have to have a plan. Figure out why you're doing it. You just wake up, you play the game, you don't work out, you live with your mother, you work a mediocre job that's not going to let you level up to nowhere. It's not going to lead you to nowhere. What are you doing? What are you doing? You ask yourself that, and once you get the answer to all these things, and that's when life becomes more clear, and you just get a lot of stress lifted off you. Once you realize why you here, what's your plan, that you love yourself, you forgive yourself for all the mistakes you have made, you just see life more differently. Now, I went on a little rant, so I digress, right? Do what's best for you, bro. No matter what nobody say, you know where you want to be in life. You know where you want to go. How you're going to get there is what you need to figure out. So, y'all boys, keep putting that work in. I'm going to start posting more about having a more healthy mindset. Y'all gonna walk through me on my journey of finding a new career, because I'm done trucking for quite a while. I'm gonna switch it around and start working on the mind and getting you guys' minds together, because that's the core. That's the core. And for starters, you need to have that together, because you about to take a road trip from the West Coast to the East. The engine not right. What's the point? So with that being said, y'all boys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm gonna see y'all next week.